Maybe you were like singing "Let's Get Down to Business" to defeat the Huns. All right.
Are you trying again?
Yeah, it's on. It's up. New link.
Where'd you post it at?
I just posted it in Classroom.
Okay. Stream was updated.
$20 subscribers.
One watching. All right, here we go. Here we go. I think I'm the one watching.
Oh, we got. Oh wait, are you the second person watching?
I'm like one of them. Yeah.
Oh, we got three.
I'm definitely one of them. I am definitely one of them. So.
Dude, once we get to 5, I think that's a pretty successful. Oh, we got 4. Zarek Joyce is on.
Here we go. Here we go.
Zarek, are you out biking, man? I keep seeing Zarek biking.
Zarek, we got Nick. Nick in the house.
Kiera Lynn's back. Oh, we do. We got 9. We got.
Oh my goodness, we are so popular.
We are probably more popular than the.
Is this what it's like to be a YouTuber?
Dude, you know, like the Kardashian sisters.
What about
how
them?
famous they are? Just give us like 2 more months. We'll be there.
There's not a chance that's happening.
All right, let's start this thing.
Let's go. 12 people watching.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to start it off?
You got this, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, welcome to the preview video, the live YouTube feed of the cook-off between Mr. Carls and Mrs. Koss. Now, Mrs. Koss could not be here today. She is a little under the weather. And so I will be taking her place as the hype man against Mr. Carls as she feels better over the weekend and then comes to destroy him in a cook-off on Monday. Now, the way this cook-off is going to work is you, as the audience, correct me if I'm wrong, Mr. Carls, will have the opportunity to vote on what they cook. Is that correct, Mr. Carls?
That is correct.
This will be done in the Google Classroom. You will have the opportunity to vote on what they cook. On Monday, we will do a live YouTube stream of the cook-off. Yes, Gus, I am a gamer. This is my gamer headset. We will have a live stream of the cook-off where I will be your host, and we will see Mr. Carls and Mrs. Koss duke it out. All right, Oh, and I see in the feed right now, Kiera Lynn saying Mr. Carls got this. You realize that he is going up against a seasoned veteran. She is not only a mother of 2, but a fax teacher. So, Kiera Lynn, you might want to put your money on a different horse. Now, I'm going to let Mr. Carls give his little sales pitch, maybe talk some smack against Mrs. Koss for a moment, and then I will come to her aid to talk back, and we will wrap this thing up. Mr. Carls, take it away.
Yo, I just want to say, I'm kind of tired of all this trash talk coming from over at Mrs. Koss's camp.
Uh-huh.
You know, I know that she knows how to cook and she teaches and everything like that. But I grew up in South Billings. Sorry, it was actually North Billings. North Billings.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know this, but there is some very well-known artisan chefs up there. Okay, I don't even know what the word artisan means, but they know what's up, and I tasted their food growing up. So if you think that I'm worried about Mrs. Koss coming from Ennis, Montana, you got another thing coming, Mrs. Koss. You want to show me something? Want me to show you something? Got a couple tools that I'll be bringing tomorrow. We got some olive oil. This is This is straight out of Italy. Okay, Italy. We got some sea salt, but this isn't just any sea salt. I don't know if you see that, but that's Himalayan sea salt. That's right. That's the stuff I'm bringing to the table.
Right from
I'm
the
not
Rocky
worried.
Mountains.
I'm not worried. Look at this. Potato masher. What am I going to do with that? It's versatile. Trust me, you'll be seeing this bad boy out on Monday. This next one's small, but I call it mighty. It's like David's slingshot. It might not look like it's bringing in the heat, but it's bringing in the heat, baby. It's the half teaspoon. The half teaspoon is where it's at, okay? This thing you can scoop, you can dump, you can stir, right? If you're thinking that you need a little extra pick me up, you can bang it, right?
What do you? Okay.
Okay. This is where it's at. The last one, the biggest one, is the cast iron skillet. This is a 12-inch full cast iron skillet. I've seasoned this for the last 4 months. Look at that shine on there. You don't get that from cooking at Lockwood Middle School, Mrs. Koss. This is for cooking for 2 kids once a week. Once a week is how many times I cook per week. All right. So when you're bringing up that heat, you're making me try to feel nervous or anything like that. I'm ready for you. I'm ready. I've been working out all day. All right. So that's all I got.
Wow, that was inspiring and completely intimidating if you were a 2-year-old. And so, Mrs. Koss, bring in some heat. I will have you know, ladies and gentlemen, that Mr. Carl's here thinks that he can just bring some fancy tools to the kitchen and think that he is going to beat the one and only Mrs. Koss at a cook-off. Well, let me tell you something, Mr. Carls. She is going to whip you into such a fine puree, she is going to dissolve you down to your core, that she's going to turn you into some creamy peanut butter. That's right. She's going to destroy you, my friend. You think that because you have a cast iron skillet used once a week on your children, probably not even to cook, probably just to beat them with, that you think you have the skills to beat the one and only legend, Mrs. Koss? Let me tell you something. She's going to come for you, man. She's going to come for you just like a mom would with her wooden spoon. Wooden spoon coming for you to come whoop you down. I fear the wooden spoon, all right? This was a lot of my childhood. Mrs. Koss,
I remember the wooden spoon. I remember the wooden spoon. That thing's
She is going to bring so much skill, unparalleled knowledge of the kitchen and the culinary arts, that she is going to dissolve you to a little piece of toast, Mr. Carls. Little piece of toast. She's going to pop you right in here and keep you down, all the way down to here on the burnt setting, Mr. Carls. You are going down. And so with that, I cannot wait for Monday to watch you lose. I just got crumbs all over my keyboard. I'm not proud of that right now.
Well, I just want to say, can I say one more thing?
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine. It won't matter. Because like you said, it's like David, this is like David's slingshot. And we're talking about this cook-off. It's not David versus Goliath, because at least David had God on his side. It's basically like Goliath versus a little infant baby fresh out of the womb. And you are the infant baby fresh out of the womb. Helpless. You barely can breathe on your own. Barely. And Goliath is going to look at you, Goliath and Mrs. Koss, by the way, and just like flick you out of the palm of her hand. Anyway, what do you have to say?
Well, I just have a couple rebuttals. First off, I really like peanut butter.
Yeah.
And I might have to come over afterwards and snake some peanut butter, just so you know.
Desperate times.
Secondly,
you got to stay 6 feet away, and I'm going to give you a fresh spoon.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Buttered toast, really? Am I supposed to be worried about buttered toast?
Burnt toast, Mr. Carls. Burnt.
Buttered toast.
We're going to turn that setting all the way up.
And dinner. Okay. I'm not worried about this buttered toast nonsense.
Okay.
Okay. Last thing. and I'm really making this up as I go. I am just gonna bring the heat. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yeah.
talking, I'm talking fire.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking induction heating. I'm talking gas stove.
Wow.
I'm talking wood fired. I'm
Mm-hmm.
talking spicy salsa.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cholula. Got my Cholula. And last but not least, this is the most important one. I'm bringing red pepper. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
the red pepper is coming out. All right. So
Why?
I'm not worried.
Why there are still 14 people watching this, I don't know. They must have nothing better to do today than watch a bunch of their
Oh, gosh.
moronic teachers go back and
Seriously.
forth about a cook-off. Anyway,
right,
ladies and
guys.
gentlemen, there will be a cook-off on Monday. Mr. Carls will post the foods for the cook-off. The options are mac and cheese, chicken tenders, spaghetti and meatballs, tacos, or a classic caprese salad with a side of filet mignon. All right. Those are going to be the options. And can't wait to see what you vote on.
I'll post those. I will post those.
I really hope you guys vote for the caprese salad with the side of filet mignon.
Oh gosh.
Cooked to a perfect medium rare. Oh, delicious.
Very important.
Uh-huh.
So here's the deets of the challenge for those 12 people still watching.
We lost 2.
So what's gonna happen is 11 o'clock on Monday. We're gonna start this. So maybe we'll start at like 10:50. We're gonna have Mr. Hirschkorn. He's right here. We're gonna have him on. We're gonna have Mrs. Koss, myself. We're gonna have a few other teachers on as well. They'll be like posting questions and doing funny things while we're doing some cooking. We'll try to make it as fun as possible. But so 11 o'clock we'll start. We have 1 hour to make our dish. Okay. In the meantime, there will be like trivia. Mr. Hirschkorn will obviously be making a fool of himself with peanut butter, probably.
Probably.
There will be just things going on in the meantime. But at 12 o'clock, here's the 3 categories. 1, I'm going to take a picture. Mrs. Koss is going to take a picture, and we're going to post it to the classroom website. You guys get to vote on which picture looks the best. 2, we are basing off of time. So if I make my dish in 50 minutes and it takes her 52 minutes, I win the time challenge, or vice versa. The third thing is we are going to live give it to our 2 kids each. So she's got 2 kids and I got 2 kids. And whoever has the best, who said but?
I don't know.
Gus Gamer. Whoever has the best reaction from the kids, you guys get to vote on which kid had a better reaction. So those are the 3 categories. That's what we're going to be doing on Monday. If you guys have any questions, me and Mr. Hirschkorn are going to wrap this up, but you can always put them on the classroom webpage or send me an email or whatever. But
if you
it should
need
be fun.
anything,
So
don't forget to reach out to teachers.
Yeah. And then, yeah, obviously being serious here, like we're just trying to have fun and goof around. But obviously, if you guys need anything, don't be afraid to reach out to teachers.
Yep.
We hope you guys are doing okay. Hope you guys are doing your homework and getting that stuff done. Chatting with friends online, stuff like that. So we'll see you guys on Monday. Peace.